Howdy y'all, welcome tonight. My name is Jake Ellzey. I'm running for House District 10 to be your state representative. I'm a Christian, constitutional, fiscal conservative. Tonight I want to say thank you to everybody who came here tonight, but most of all I want to thank our Lord Jesus Christ. To Him be the glory. I want to thank my wife Shelby for supporting me throughout this, and my daughter McCall and my son Jack, who are all here tonight. I'd like to thank the Ellis County Republican Women for doing their duty to this state and to this community. You do such a good job. Cherie and Tommy, thanks for organizing this thing, and the KBEC and the Sun for hosting us tonight. A little bit about my bio. I grew up in Perryton, Texas, in a community just like this. I earned my way to get into the U.S. Naval Academy. Upon graduation in 1992, I earned the right to go be a pilot. I was a helicopter pilot for a while, and then I earned the right to go be a fighter pilot. And for about 15 years, I had the opportunity to fly off aircraft carriers, flying fighter jets. And tonight, I hope to earn, at least get my way part way there, to earning the right to be your next state representative from Ellis County in District 10. My entire life has been about service. My dad took me flying when I was 7 years old. That's all I wanted to do. So that's what I did. But people ask me, why am I actually wanting to run? And I'll tell you why. Not a lot of people have heard this story. In May of 2001, I was a cocky F-14 fighter pilot flying around the aircraft carrier. One day, I found myself at 4,000 feet in a 15-degree dive going 500 miles an hour. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing because I was cocky. I recovered at 50 feet. That's less than 1/10 of a second from impact to the water and certain death for me and my backseater. So why am I running? Because this is payback to God. I have to serve my fellow man. And I also have to pay back what my fellow men and women overseas, whether they be pilots or on the ground in Iraq and Afghanistan, have lost their lives serving. They can't be here, so it's my obligation to do the same. So in June of 2012, my wife and I, without me not having a job, putting my life savings on a home just outside Ovilla, and we are so proud to be here. We're raising our kids here. We're paying our taxes here. They're going to public school here. I protest my property taxes here. I am invested in this. I am invested in this community, and I always have been and always will be. So no matter what happens in this race, I'm dedicated to serving this community. I have the endorsement of 3 of the 4 county commissioners, and I'm friendly with the other 2. The county judge has me on speed dial. I've gotten the endorsement of Ron Wright, Dan Crenshaw, Cody Harris down south, and former Governor Rick Perry. People know me, and they know that I'm going to be accountable to this community no matter what I do.
10 seconds.
These ladies up front know I'm going to be accountable, and that's how I'm going to serve you with honor and dignity. And I'm Jake Ellzey, and I'm asking for your vote. There are a lot of challenges coming up in 2021. First of all, no matter who you elect, it's going to be a freshman in the state legislature. They don't use that term as a matter of respect and power. It's something that you have to earn as you go up there. Secondly, we've got redistricting. It happens every 10 years. Texas is the firewall for this country, and Ellis County is the firewall for this state. We have to get that done right. You only have 140 days to conduct the legislature. And they have a hard enough time doing that in 140 days without redistricting. Now we have to do this efficiently and effectively in order to protect the way of life that we have here both in Ellis County and in Texas. That's going to take leadership. My entire life, I was under oath for 31 years to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. I've been a good leader, and I've been led by good leaders and bad leaders. The only way you become a good and effective leader is to listen a lot, praise them a lot, and when you have to say something that goes against what they want to do, you do it very quietly. That's how you gain friends and gain leadership positions. The first 9 things: lower property taxes, protect private property, no high-speed rail. Repeat. Lower property taxes, protect private property, no high-speed rail. That's 9 times. That you have to prioritize what you got going on. That redistricting is going to take a lot of the air out of the room. Those things have to be accomplished. There are people who can't afford to live in their houses once they're 65. They're having to rent their property after it's paid off. That's not the American dream. That's not the way we do it in Texas. Additionally, we have to protect right to life. We have to protect our veterans and get more of them in here. We have to protect the border. We have to protect the Second Amendment and increase our rights as a Second Amendment. If you look at the news these days, Everybody knows that Texas takes care of its own now, and the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is
a good guy with a gun.
I don't even need to finish it. This is so easy. So we have a lot of stuff to accomplish, but those are the first 7 that I want to accomplish, and those I will stand up on very, very hard. Well, that's a good question. Most of what the state legislature does is and defines how much staffing I will have and where I will be is defined in the Constitution and the laws down in Austin. But I will tell you this, the way our county's growing, we're going to have 200,000 by the end of the year. We're going to have 200,000 people in this community. That's probably going to mean Ellis County is going to be its own state rep district, and I'm excited about that. So what do we have to do? We have to put somebody in Ennis. We need to add somebody on the ground here because we've got that high-speed rail that they're going to try to push through here, and I want representation in Ennis for the folks on the east side of the county who have helped me out so much, and they're my friends. My friends have farmland out there. I don't want that threatened. I don't want their way of life threatened. I'm tired of this talk about the high-speed rail. If California is not willing to vote for this and they're going to kill it, then that's telling you it's a bad deal. It's a bad deal.
That's right.
So let's not have that. So I'm going to increase representation here in the district, in House District 10.